in a while. Well, since we've got some time, want to go to the house of Dana? Paimon wants to do some reading! Ha! So you noticed! Well, you're too late. The Paimon you know and love is no more. You're looking at Paimon Plus, a new and improved treasure trove of travel know-how. Paimon Plus would like to find some new books to peruse. A gracious traveler like yourself wouldn't leave her companionless on her... Come on, this way! Oh, hey! It's Collei and... Sire! Wonder what's going on. Let's go see! You know what they say? Learning, which means there's always another chance to read a book. But you never know when the next... Traveler? Paimon? You're back in Sumero?
Oh, hello, you two. It's been a while.
Yep. We saw some familiar faces, so we came to say hi.
Ho, excuse you, associating me with that. And if you're going to remember me that way, you should at least...
So he's mad about the Zaha-Hadee part, and not the old man part?
Well, Paimon's glad to see you in such good spirits, Cyrus. Must mean...
Ah, well, it's quite all right. I'm not the type to take offense at that kind of thing.
You definitely are. Anyway, what were you and Collei chatting about just now?
Ah, that. Well, it was quite a spontaneous meeting. I was leaving the sage's office when I spotted Collei in I thought something bad might have happened. So I hurried over as soon as the conversation... But as it turns out, our Collei is moving up in the world.
Wow! That's incredible!
Oh, it's nothing.
Look at that. So how...
Not at all. Not at all. No, wait. I didn't... Oh, well, I wouldn't even... Now that the new semester has started, a lot of students in Skull, but it can be dangerous for those who don't have a lot of... So, the academia is planning to establish...
Oh, Paimon gets it! So, you're here to explain rainforest...
Yeah, pretty much. Of course, when it comes to tips on deciphering mech... Ah, and speaking of which, so if you're interested, you're welcome to join it.
Ah, seizing the moment. Well done. Oh, and just between the four of us.
Well, since Collei's thrown...
Great! We're all supposed to meet up... I was kinda worried, since Master Tighnari isn't around.
Yeah, even if you don't...
And mine, of course.
Well, there you have it.
Thanks.
Oh, speaking of Tighnari, how are...
Good, thanks! All the forest rangers are... Oh, but Master Tighnari did mention that Sino and Sethos were heading to Gandharv.
Huh, knowing them, could just be to play some...
I'm not sure. But with my academia commitment, I didn't have time to ask for more details.
Huh. Well, now Paimon's curious. Should we go check things out, Traveler?
That's true, and I'm sure they've missed you.
Now that is how it should be between friends. Well, I won't delay your reunion.
Goodbye, Mr. Cyrus. Take care. Alright, I should probably get going too. See you later, guys. Come find me in Aruville.
Looking forward...
Welcome to the home base of the Fieldwise Center. As you can see, the core projects are already up and running, so we can get to work at any time.
Huh. This feels like one of those places light novels talk. Oh, and almost like a school festival at the same time, with everyone getting together to learn.
Well, this place isn't quite as decked out as a school festival, but Master Tainari said the academia plans to be generous with the resources. Anyway, before students and researchers head out on dangerous field missions, we even have professionals on staff that can join their teams.
Yeah, you can think of it like a forward operating base, equal parts theoretical training and field practice. We'll familiarize new recruits with potential challenges in the wild and take them through drills so there's no reason to panic during the real thing.
Amber, you're here too?
Surprised? I know I was. I'm off duty right now, so I was planning to just drop in on Collei for a bit. But I didn't realize how busy she'd be. I'm not the type of person to sit around and watch, so I decided to be her.
Sorry, Amber. I didn't mean.
Don't worry about it. A little relaxation balanced out with some fulfilling work is a great vacation in my. And I got to see. We should have a giant feast.
A feast? Oh, that sounds just about as awesome as a.
All right, down to business then. Collei and I are in charge of the Scouting Speedsters project.
Plus, a mortar research indicates that.
So, we took inspiration from Cullen Anba and Baron Bunny to create 2 scouting devices that are both.
Once we've collected enough data, the academia will continue to refine the scouting buddies.
A bunch of Kulanambas and Baron Bunnies running around the wilderness? What is that gonna look like?
Plus, with you to guide our 2 little scouts, we'll be able to obtain some great data. Once you have a more complete understanding of the Fieldwise Center, you should now come with me. I'll introduce you to the other consultants.
Oh yeah, the lady with the greenish-blue hair also has a super adorable, but it does something complete. I'm looking forward to seeing it in action.
Oh, hey! Another familiar face! Come on, let's go say hi!
It's really that popular. The internal locomotion mechanism is clever enough, and the execution on the terrain recognition, but the appearance... It might as well...
Madam Farzan, great news! The Traveler and Paimon agreed to join! The Fieldwise Center just leveled up big time, huh?
Hello, Madam Farzan! We're here to help!
Well, look who the cat dragged in. Excellent job, Collei. Snagging 2 top experts with undeniable adventuring expertise. Now tell me, what do you think of this
Whoa! It looks just like you!
It's a collaboration between my juniors in the Haravatat Darshan, the Puzzlers League, and the Synopsium on Ruin Mechanisms. Clearly, the technological aspect is quite advanced. But the appearance... It couldn't be more. You should have seen Anise, defending this design choice with more passion than her thesis. Young people these days. Far too obsessed with making things cute.
Huh. Paimon kinda likes it. Collei and Amber were just saying how cute companions can... With a doll that looks like you by her side. Paimon thinks she could go adventure...
Well, that line of thinking does have merit. And I suppose choosing this particular appearance is a sign of their respect. Still, there are adventurers who place greater emphasis on reliability. People like that don't just want their devices to be able to survive an avalanche, but to look the part. And the fluffiness of this puzzle pal, on the other hand, doesn't give the impression it would be a reliable or formidable device. Now picture this. A thick metal casing, square in shape, with the... I'm the perfect example of this. I have a youthful appearance, and so people question me on occasion.
Really? Then, you want...
What? No! That's not the same thing.
I didn't realize you had such strict...
Huh? So, even you prefer this version? Well, if that's what you really... You'll have to come back and test it out on some puzzles, Traveler. I'll rate your effectiveness in using the device and come up with a user manual based on your performance. As for improvements to its appearance, long-term observation is required, so I'll put that aside for now. I've already selected a few of the most suitable domains.
Thanks, Madame Farazan. I'm just gonna take the traveler.
Don't worry, Collei. You're the one in charge here. Once things calm down, come over to see me and we'll have a nice chat.
Snacks! Paimon's in! Paimon's in!
Thank you, Madame Farazan. I'll bring a few boxes of floral tea as well.
Go on now. Do me proud.
This last one is a long-term project we're calling the Security Division. Thanks to General Mahamatra Sino, we've been able to bring Dia on as the instructor. They're putting together a combat test right now. But they—
Hey, looking for us? I guess we showed up right on cue then. Wait, the Traveler and Paimon are joining as well? That makes things a whole lot easier.
Sorry for keeping you waiting, everyone. But we managed to bring—
Intel? This is starting to sound intense.
Of course. What better way to protect the students than to sweep through the desert and rid it of all potential dangers? Not a bad plan, right? You in?
Not the best time for jokes, Dia. Besides, when it comes to striking down danger, the Traveler is a woman on a mission.
Defeating anything that might pose a threat? Oh, even if the Traveler worked non-stop, that could still take— He'd have to stop traveling. Oh, Paimon doesn't even want to think about that.
time would be the least of our problems. Some dangers aren't visible to the naked eye. Like you can't get rid of them until they jump out. For situations like these, we'd have to combine Madame Farazan's recommendation.
Whoa, 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 pencils down.
The Security Division's goal is a lot simpler, actually. We're just here to ensure that fieldwork teams include training. Some of this work has been entrusted to the Blazing Beasts and other mercenaries. Before an investigation, and Dia and I—
We found a domain filled with monsters and bandits of all levels.
Oh, so we just need to—
That's right.
We still need to figure out our test. Mercenaries like me, we all have our own. So, we need someone to give us a baseline. Someone who has the experience, but also take—
Yeah, based on what you just described, the Traveler—
Great. Working with you is always a pleasure, Traveler. Smooth as butter on a steak.
Don't forget about compensation for the Traveler and Paimon, Dia. You agreed without doing the math first.
Ah, it's fine. We'll just split the funds Collei wrangled for us, 20-80. 10 for me, 10 for you.
Wait, we're getting 80%?
Don't sweat it. We're just in charge of the long-term operations. You're the one setting the metrics for the whole thing. So, we've talked about a partnership in the past, haven't we? Well then, consider this
Then I'll drop a detail.
That'd be great.
And don't worry, Miss Candace. About that piece of land you're leasing to the academia. The one used for grain storage?
Oh, thank you. Those funds will go to fixing up some of the village facilities, which should make for a more comfortable experience when investigation teams stop. All right, we should finish up our arrangements for the combat.
See you soon.
Oh, you sure are the beating heart of this operation,
Oh, no. I'm just doing what I can. I still have so much to learn, so much work to coordinate. But for now, let's just give it our all.
You bet! We'll make the Fieldwise Center the best it can be!